Hi everyone, it's Colleen. Do you love cards that have shimmer and shine? Do you ever look at your cards and wonder, I need to add a little bit more to this to make it complete? Well, today is your lucky day because we are going to work with Kaleidoscope Powders from Maker Forte. I'm going to show you 3 techniques that go from simple to a little more complex using Kaleidoscope Powders. I hope you will enjoy this video. Let's get started. So let's start with introducing you to the Kaleidoscope powders. There's a series of them, and they're gorgeous powders with a lot of shimmer and shine to them. And a little bit goes a long way, and the price point is wonderful. Maker Forte makes these, and they come in matte colors as well that are more opaque. So you can do a lot with these. And when you open them up, you can see that there's more than one color in there. There's a lot of beauty and depth and shimmer and shine to these. We're going to use these today with 3 different techniques, and there's more than 3. Let's start with technique number 1. We're going to start by finishing off a completed card by adding shine. We're going to use the Maker Forte Kaleidoscope Powder in Alien. Get your supplies out, which is just water, a glass block, a paintbrush, and your kaleidoscope powders, and your finished card. Now we're going to mix the kaleidoscope powder with the water using just a teeny tiny little bit. A little goes a long way, guys. Then we're going to add it right to the spots that you want it on in your card, in this case the flowers. Look at the shine that is added to this, and it makes the biggest difference just to add that shine. Now let's go to technique number 2, which adds a little bit more. We're going to step it up a bit. And we are going to watercolor using Karen markers and the Kaleidoscope powders. So you want to get everything ready like we did with step 1. Use whatever watercolor medium you like. Have your water, your paintbrush, your Kaleidoscope powders as well. Now I'm going to mix the watercolor with water and Kaleidoscope powders. So we're adding watercolor to this technique. So you can watercolor with these. You can watercolor just with Kaleidoscope powders if you want a more subtle color, but I wanted a little more vibrancy here, so I added my Karen markers to the Kaleidoscope powders, and you will see that you will get a lot of shimmer and shine. Now I'm going in here with a little bit of a darker color with my Karen marker just to add a little more depth, and I really like how the shine shows through on here. Isn't that beautiful? So now we are going to go in and we're going to watercolor with a brown Karen marker and Aurora Kaleidoscope powder, and we're going to color our leaf with that. So again, I am mixing my watercolor with water and the Kaleidoscope powder. Now the Kaleidoscope powder will provide you with color, but the watercolor adds a little more pigmentation and a little more vibrancy, but you also still get the color from the Kaleidoscope powders and the shine. So now I'm going in with just a second coat of a little bit of a darker color so that I can add some more depth to my leaf. The brown Kaleidoscope powders are stunning, you guys. You will love them. You'll love them all. Now technique number 3, and that is to add your Kaleidoscope powders right to make a background using an embossing pad. So the Kaleidoscope powders will stick to your embossing pad, and look at that shine you get from there. Isn't that beautiful? And it's so easy, guys. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this stencil from Maker Forte with some black cardstock, and then I'm going to tape it to keep the card stuck in place with purple tape. So once my stencil is secure in place, then I'm going to add the Color Hive embossing pad, and it's a sticky embossing that's great to use for embossing powder, or in this case, applying it directly to the card. See the watermark on there? Now I'm going to go in with Snow Flurries, which is a really opaque, beautiful white kaleidoscope powder, and my paintbrush, and I'm going right over the watermarked areas and I'm applying that to the whole thing. And right now it's going to look like a hot mess, but wait till you see its finished look. It's awesome, guys. So basically, this just takes a few minutes and you can create so many backgrounds with this. And I also did this to my flowers. So now I'm going in with my powder brush from Maker Forte, and I'm going to wipe off the excess where I don't want it. But it's nice because the powder brush does not remove the kaleidoscope powders. Look at that shine. Isn't that stunning? And here's one I did in red, just so you can get an idea. So now I've showed you 3 techniques and 3 finished cards, 3 ways to use kaleidoscope powders, from simple to intermediate to actually very simple. And they all have a gorgeous look. For more information, go visit Maker Forte. Thanks, guys.